Hello everyone, welcome to another GoGoMuffin guide, and today we are going to take a look at the mount system. That's right, this is different from pets. Okay, you can see this is the Riders League, the new game mode, or rather mechanic that you'll be able to unlock after, I believe, class change 1 level 10. So you can see that my level is being reset. I'm level 14 from all the way of level 70s or 80s, and that's because we've changed our class. Now we're still a tank, of course, but this is the sub job advancement, as I like to call it, if you guys played Maple Story back in the days. But yeah, this is super exciting, and you'll know how long it'll take you once you go into the Heroes Chronicles, or the Path of Heroes, and the Riders League is essentially what you're looking for. After you've unlocked it, you will be able to pull the Mount Park banner. Okay, so you can see here that you can use your tickets, and it's very similar to how you pull on pets and whatnot. You can pull on mounts. Now the drop rates, it's pretty much all purple. All right, there's nothing more than purple that can be dropped, so don't get your hopes up too high, because I was pulling a lot. I'm like, wow, how come these are all just purple? No, that's all they have. Alright, that is all they have. So if we go into the Riders League and access it from your info interface, you can see there are currently 4 pets available. Now, not everything is going to be unlocked for you in the beginning. You may have 1 or 2 if you get quite lucky. I did a lot of pulls on the Rider's Mount. So I do have all 4 purple ones unlocked, and you can see that you can set your main pet, and you can of course always change that as well if you want to run a different main pet, and you can run up to 3 mounts in here. So there are only 4 at the moment. So the first one is Ralph, which is Mastery and Block. And Block, of course, as you know, is great for tanks. And the support I have is Cannon. But a lot of people seem to get Cannon first, and they can run them as the first mount that they have, and that gives determination and evasion. Now if you ever wonder what a stat would do, you can always go into this magnifying glass button here, go to stat details, and hover over. So for example, if you wonder what determination does, it's when dealing damage, providing healing, there's a chance to trigger determination, which ignores the target's defense, okay, or doubles the healing, which is honestly a very good stat to have for DPS as well as healers. But for a tank, it's not that important. So for us tanks, we can have it as support. You can also level them up, but for tanks, you know what, we want block, we want mastery, we want crit, we want endurance, and yeah, the rest we just have on the side. But you can see as you walking through the maps, you have your mount equipped, and you can also paint it. Now this is a paid skin, okay, the Ash Grey Wolf, but it looks so damn cool. Now look at this, I'm mounted on this, and of course my colleague in the back is on a different non-pay-to-win skin. So you can really show off your status there. But yeah, the mount system is honestly such a great addition, because we already have our pet, which helps us transform, and the mount is just some additional stats that you'll get, and it looks cool as you're traveling and you're hopping onto these mounts, and allows you to upgrade your characters even further, because like I've said, we're in a new tier of gears, which I'll probably make another video for. Yeah, having all these upgrades just look very nice. Make sure though, okay, make sure that you do your pulls, because you'll get 25 tickets every day at 5 AM. So the sooner and the earlier you do your pulls, the earlier you unlock this, and the earlier you're more likely to equip this. And to upgrade, of course, it uses these saddles, and you can also start them up. Now, couple of things: do not just use these mount selection points or fragments to exchange and start up until you are ready. And what I mean by this is that this can be actually used to convert to any of these point cards. So if you are free to play player, or a player in the dolphin category, and you don't want to use all of your pulls, you may not have all of these unlocked, right? But let's say you really want the crit pet, because the rock has the crit, and crit is super important for you. You can actually use where is this? You can actually use these to exchange for the rock ones, right? And once you get 50, you will be able to unlock it, because I've had people who actually upgraded these and then started them up by using these selection points, whereas they could have used it to unlock the rock, which is a lot more beneficial to them, and then upgraded the level of the rocks instead, the mount. So just make sure before you use that, be safe. All right, it's also in your stash as well. If you go into the items, that you can convert them, I believe. Yeah, there we go. You can also convert them. It does tell you. So yours will be 50 because it shows you the collection progress. So it shows you how far you are to unlocking it, and you can make sure that you have enough to unlock whichever pet you are missing. I would do that and get the correct pet before you start using these fragments to upgrade your pets. All right, that is my suggestion. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the mount system. I know in this video I probably interchanged the pet and the mount vocab a lot, but you know what I'm talking about. This is the mount guide for today, and hopefully it makes sense for you guys, and hopefully you get the mount you want. And now for me, I'm gonna keep going and push for the next tier gear, which I'll probably have another video for. So anyhow, it is GoGoMuffin guys here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.